Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and to another episode of our youth only Road to Glory, where we take our team, one of our own, FC, and see how far up the English pyramid we can take them. So far we've done 5 seasons and we've got 3 promotions in those 5 seasons. In the 2 we didn't, we got to the playoff final as well and lost on penalties on both. So it's all going well so far. We are up to League 1 and this is our 6th season now and we're already up to League 1. Last time we done this save, this is how far we made it. So hopefully this time round we can push on further and make it to the Championship and hopefully one day to the Premier League. But this is our team currently and there's a few youngsters still in there. Of course, the usuals, we've got Lofthouse at centre-back. We have got Liver's Edge, who we have kept on. All the players that we have offers for, we set to sell at the end of the season. And then when it comes to the end of the season, we reject the transfer. So we have kept on every single player so far. It seems to be working well. New player that we've brung in, I think he played last season actually. He did. He got 5 goals, 14 assists. It's Bobby Joe Alston, a left winger, can play on the right hand side as well. And striker if needed. We've got Marriott, centre attacking midfielder, who also played half of last season, played 19 games, but this season I would expect that he does get some more game time. Of course, our main striker, German, valued now at 3.2 million. He is, of course, our main player, got 145 goals already, and he is only 21 years of age. Very good player. Of course, we've got Rydell, the right back, who I'm not sure why he's on the bench. I'm sure he will be playing most of the games. We have got also brung in, not O'Sullivan, we've got Sambu, a new player that was out on loan last year at Fleetwood. As you can see, got 6 goals, 8 assists. Did get 20 yellow cards though. He is a centre midfielder, but he is coming to the first team this year. He's currently suspended. That will be from these 20 yellow cards last time round. So he will be missing for the first game of the league along with O'Sullivan here. But he is a new player that's coming to this first team squad. So that is how the squad looks going into this season. Of course, we're in League 1 this year round. We've got a few good reserves players as well. Of course, Brannigan, who came through last year, our 5-star potential goalkeeper. He's out on loan at Wigan. He's already valued at 1.8 million. And he hasn't even played a professional game yet. So Brannigan looks very good for next season probably. And then of course we've got all these youngsters with 5-star potentials as well. So things are looking good in the club. But as usual, let's sim on through until we get a crop of youth players for this season. Okay, we're in a bit of a predicament here. So our striker, Faisal German, of course, as you know, is our main player of this team, scoring loads of goals for us every single season. So far, he's got 3 in 3. His contract is due to expire next year, and he's not giving us a chance to give him a new one. He's desperate to move on. We've got bid from Leicester, so I think we're going to have to sell him on because he's not signing a new contract. He wants to leave the club, so I think we have to let him go. He's going to be the first player that we have let go. We can't do an end-of-season job. We can't even do a loan back. There's no option for us for any of that. So we're going to have to sell him on. I'd rather get a big sell-on clause, I think, rather than a big amount now. So let's try. Oh, that accepted straight away. I could have gone higher, but they offered 8.5 with 15%. We bumped it up to 10 with 40%, and they've accepted it straight away. So Faisal German will be leaving the club, which is a real shame. But he's desperate to leave. We can't give him a new contract. So it's either we reject it and he plays this season unhappy, or we get the money now and work from that. We have got, of course, a few replacements that can play striker. Liver's Edge being the main one, valued at 8.75 million. He's a very good player. So he probably will be our next main striker, and hopefully forms what German done and continues scoring loads of goals for us. But unfortunately, this looks like the end of Faisal German. Hopefully he goes on to have a good career. hopefully we get a good sell-on clause as well. Not that we need the finances. They're not really an issue for us. Of course, we don't have much money now, but we're not going to buy any players. And of course, our facilities are at 5 stars, so there's not much we need to do with that. So the money doesn't really mean much to us apart from giving players better contracts, which we'll use that money for. But unfortunately, that will be the end of Faisal German. Alright guys, so it's been a poor start to the season. As you can see, we're in 20th position. We have gone on a big losing streak. Started the season well with a few wins and then just kept on losing. So we are down in 20th position after 8 games with 8 points. The the fans do want us to leave the club, which is quite sad, and hopefully that doesn't happen. Of course, we want to stick with this team throughout the 30 seasons. But we've got 13 players coming through this year from the youth development system. So let's have a look at those players. And that is more like it. Look at that. Look at the 5 stars. We've got 3 5 stars off the bat. Centre midfielder Kitching. A centre back Footy. A striker Sale. And then we've got 3.5 star Store goalkeeper. And a couple of 2.5 star players as well. So that looks really good, this intake of players this year. Hopefully the 5 stars remain 5 star. Of course, throughout the season, these ratings can change. But initially, it's a very good intake. Hopefully, those 5 stars remain and some of the others do improve as well. But that looks good. But hopefully we can keep our job. Of course, not long left. We'll get rid of Scott Pollock here. Doesn't really play. We'll just sell him on. Hopefully, we can keep our job and turn things around because these youth players are looking good. Of course, Faisal German has left the club. We have now got the finances in the bank, 10 million. But hopefully, we can stick and get up to mid-table where we should be. We're only on 8 points. Of course, a win, you do jump straight up the table, but we just need to turn the form around, which, of course, affects the players' morales. But let's continue on until, as usual, the 1st of January. Alright, guys, so we are through to the 1st of January, and things aren't going well. We're in 19th position. We are close to the sack. We somehow haven't been sacked yet. Let's have a look at our youth players quickly. And, we're still looking good. We've still got our 3 5-star players. And Store, the goalkeeper's up to 4.5 now. So he's grown by 1 star. A few other players are sitting around the middle. Hopefully they carry on improving. But that's still looking good. Now, of course, as I say, we are in 19th position. Close to getting relegated. Close to getting the sack multiple times, but we are still surviving just about. What I'm going to do is look at the reserves, and some of these loan players have improved a lot. So Brannigan, our goalkeeper, is up to 4 stars now. He's been playing in League 1 as well. He's played 34 games, conceded 30 goals. So we're actually going to recall him and put him straight into the first team. Could be risky putting an 18-year-old in goal, but he plays well. And we'll bring in Wild as well. Of course, we lost Faisal German. So we're going to recall Wild, a centre attacking midfielder, to give us more options up there. Because I think we're struggling a lot with fitness. Campbell, centre defensive midfielder, can play centre back. Probably not what we need. Let's have a look at our squad. So I think we do just need really the attacking players. Centre back wise, we look okay. We've got Sendles White. Maybe we do bring back Campbell. We'll bring him back. He's only 18, but we will use him in the first team as a backup centre back. So we'll bring back Campbell, Brannigan, of course, the goalkeeper, and Wild. Let's have a look. He played for Wigan as well. 14 goals, 6 assists. So been on loan at Wigan. Where are Wigan in the league? They are... Where are they? Am I blind? Wigan, they're in League 1. Are they not in League 1? I think I'm being blind here. Let's have a look at those players again. Wild on loan at Wigan. Oh, League 2. They're League 2. Oh, they're top of the league. They are smashing it. So they could have stayed, got a league title, but unfortunately I've recalled them. Hopefully they can strengthen our squad so we can move up the table away from 19th place, which we definitely don't want to be, because we are close to getting the sack. We are out of the FA Cup now. We are out of the Bristol Street Motors, out of the Carabao Cup. So all we have got to focus on is the league. Hopefully we can move up the table and get away from getting relegated, getting the sack. But let's continue on towards the end of the season, where hopefully we are still in the job. So we have kept our job just about, and we ended up finishing in 16th place. So we moved up a few spots. We avoided relegation by 24 points, which is quite a lot, but we're still quite low down in the table. Quite a big difference. Ipswich winning the league with 107 points, 107 goals as well. But we have had to sign one youth player, Footy. He was going to get picked up by another club. He came through in the emails, either persuade him to stay or let him go. We decided to persuade him to stay, and he has stayed. So he's gone out on loan to Chorley. He did have 5-star potential. It's gone down to a 4.5. He's got lots of negatives, and he's only valued at 22,000. So we'll see how he turns out. Our youth players are ready to, release or promote. So Storr, the goalkeeper, went up to a 5-star in the end. Kitching was a 5-star. He dropped to a 4, but we're still going to keep him on. Terrell went up to 5 stars, and obviously all the rest were released. And Sale has dropped to 4.5-star from, of course, the 5. But still quite a good intake this year. Loads of players that we have brung in. So if we go to have a look at these players, so Clark, was he one of them? No, he wasn't one. Kitching, the centre midfielder, 875 value, looks okay. Sale, the striker, 15 aggression, 15 teamwork, only 1 stamina. Wow, that needs working on. Let's put stamina as he's training, but he's going to have to go out on loan, get some experience and build up his fitness, that's for sure. Terrell, central attacking midfielder, can play right wing, only 3 stamina as well. What is wrong with these guys? Why are they so unfit? And I think that was it. Or was it? So we had Storr as well with the goalkeeper, 675,000 value. And I believe that was everyone. I may have missed someone here, but I think that was everyone. Of course, still got loads of players. Loads of these players will be released once their contracts expire. They're just sitting in the club, really. No one's buying them, so we will sell them on. They're all around 0.5-star rating. So that is the end of the season. We finished 16th in the league. Didn't get out of the group of the Bristol Street Motors. 2nd round Carabao Cup. 3rd round of FA Cup. Liver's Edge was our top scorer with 20 goals in the end. So he did replace German and done quite well. Hopefully we keep hold of him. Of course, going to be our next main player. So it's going to be hard to give him new contracts. It's not even an option to offer him a new contract at the moment. But I think that's because, okay, so we've accepted a future transfer, but we'll cancel that at the end of the season. And of course, try and give these guys longer contracts. But that is the end of the episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you all tomorrow for another video.